people that could help each other is you and your own family telling the truth, telling the people what the University of Idaho is forcing you to do. Hmm? You want us to believe us way before you get investigated? Start speaking now. I want the chat room to not forget. Ann Taylor, the only reason why Ann Taylor want these to go private too and no cameras in the courtroom, because she understands the prosecution is about to get lit the fuck up. And it's gonna be an embarrassment for the state of Idaho. Ann Taylor just want to get Bryan Kohberger the fuck out, get this shit dismissed, and she do not give a fuck if the state find the killers. She don't give a fuck, and she shouldn't. She shouldn't give a fuck. Why she should give a fuck? The state is the one that's supposed to process the crime scene. The state is the one that's supposed to have the burden to prove guilty whoever the fuck is the suspect. It's not the defense. That's why the defense is cool with the cameras of the court. They cool with that because they know how dirty they're about to do the prosecution. They know how dirty the prosecution is about to get done, and it's gonna be a fully embarrassment for the state. And she's trying to save the state from a major embarrassment because she don't care about that. She only care about Kohberger getting the fuck out of this, not to find the killers. She don't care to let the people know that the state played up dirty tricks to get to Kohberger. She don't care about letting people know about how dirty the state is and how the fucked up everything is to the point that they don't have not one link to Kohberger. But they have plenty links to someone else's, and the state don't do nothing about it protecting the University of Idaho interests. So guess what? Ann Taylor don't care. Do you want the truth? Ann Taylor don't care about the victims. She don't. She don't. She don't. She getting her money. She getting Kohberger the fuck out of this, and she gonna let the state to deal with that shit. She gonna let the state deal with the bullshit that is coming. And it's coming. It's coming. It might take long, but ain't no one saving the state from this. Ain't no one. The judge is fully aware of what's going on. Why you think the judge has so much emphasis arguing against the media lawyer? Because the judge is literally telling the lawyer from the media, is just like, dude, what the fuck you doing here? Shut the fuck up. You don't have no business. I'm listening to you out of courtesy. Literally, that's what the judge is telling this lady. I'm listening to you out of courtesy. You're not a party in this shit. You're not a party in this shit. You don't have no rights in this shit. I don't know to who the fuck you talking to. But bottom line, the court will do what the court do. And judge is on favor of the court. The court is the state. The judge know how bad the prosecution is being done. The judge knows. The judge has seen motion after motion, motion after motion. The prosecution fighting this, the prosecution not fighting that. They want to fight the state because they want to giddy up saying that they ready. What? But then suddenly he give his right to speedy trial. Now you tell the court, now we need time. Mental health in the Idaho 4 case and Bryan Kohberger. The authorities in the place to be, they playing games with the people's mind. Unfortunately, it's a lot of viewers, it's a lot of content creators that they dealing with their own mental problems, mental issues. Due to that, it's easy for the state. We a little narrative. We're almost to non-narrative, twisting things here and there, and due to the state, and due to the we the people trust to the state, trust to the law enforcement, those that they still believe in law enforcement, those that still believe on the state. That's the people that right now say that Kohberger is guilty with no type of fucking proof. None whatsoever. So for those that think like that, prosecution hasn't shown Steve G anything according to Steve G yet, and say they have evidence. First and foremost, Steve G don't have no evidence. He don't have nothing. I'm gonna tell you right now, he don't have nothing. He don't have nothing. And he's risking himself, and he's risking the case due to there is a gag order. He's risking the case. Here's the thing that he don't understand. The Goncalves family are future witnesses. It was said in court. The gag order apply and don't apply to families. It don't apply to families, but apply to the Goncalves, because the Goncalves could become future witnesses. This was stated a long time ago. So when you hear the Goncalves talking, they only doing nothing but hindering the fucking case. They're not helping no one. They just freaking out because this is clear. They only freaking out because they know the fucking truth. They know the truth. They being used by the University of Idaho. They know this shit, and their narrative is crumbling apart, is crumbling, is down, is falling. Is nothing else that Steve Goncalves could say for us to believe anything. It's a reason. Listen, it's a reason why they're not sharing nothing with the Goncalves. The Goncalves are part. The less that they know, the better for them. Remember, the state cannot tell the Goncalves stuff, because let's say if the state is lying to the Goncalves, let's give the Goncalves the benefit of the doubt, right? Let's say the Goncalves been lying to, and they don't know it. They be not just lied to, but also they don't get no information, because they could be future suspects of what, Jrod? Of what? Oh well, probably helping the University of Idaho covering the case. Them knowing who the again, think about it. How many times Steve Goncalves have come to the media and have said shit about Kohberger that you know for a fact, if you've been following the case, you know for a fact he's not talking about Kohberger. Whoever's been following this case since day one, and being